Largely for McDonald's, not real good at climbing. I'm no superstar. G'day everybody, it's harvest day. Yeah, we are harvesting potatoes, or fondly known as spuds. I'm right here next to the truck. These are a load of Ranger russets. These will be your French fries in due course. Largely for McDonald's, not real good at climbing. And that's what we got. That's what we got. So that's probably a little too big. That one's pretty good. We don't get deducted for being too big. We do get paid a little bit less if they're too small. Can't think what that was. But these will be about 480 bucks a ton, or the equivalent to about 48 cents a kilo. If you can convert that into what you see potatoes are worth in the supermarket, that's what we're getting paid. So we'll spin over to some drone footage right about, well, we'll spin over to drone footage to show you Brett. He's digging with his John Deere 6155R Premium with an old faithful Grimmy 85-55. He's had this for a lot of years. It's a single row, obviously that's why it says 85 width in centimeters, I guess, and it's a bloody good little machine, really. We've been growing spuds for 5 or 6 years, and Brett's always dug our spuds and does a really good job. Anyway, like I said, drone footage montage now. Now, whilst you've been watching all that, we're a little bit slow with the trucks today, through no one's fault. It's just the way it goes sometimes with Simplot. We have been digging pretty quick, as quick as what I've ever had. I'm really hoping that we can crack 70 tonne to the hectare, which is obviously a lot of French fries. 70 tonne, and Brett must be digging in the when he's really humming, he'd be doing 12.5 to 14 tonne an hour for a little single row. That's fair moving. It's good. I'm happy. It's going to take Brett about so this is 3.8 hectares. It's going to take him probably 3 days to dig. So not very long in the grand scheme of things. 3 days to move just under 300 between 250 and 300 tonne. Yeah, it's working sweet. Now, another thing, this is by far and away the earliest we've ever dug spuds. What are we, the second week in April, and we're already digging. We're usually not doing it until May or June when things are getting a bit harder, a bit wetter. That is another big bonus. I'm not sure that we're going to get to our other paddocks. So we've got 2 paddocks. This paddock's 3.8 hectares and the other one 6.2. It's down the road, a bit sandier, and I had to throw a lot more water at it. I don't feel as though it's going to go quite as well. And we're not probably going to be harvesting that for another couple of weeks. Brett's got somewhere else to go. So it's a bit of a shame, but it's just how it goes. You just got to fit in where you can. We've got 3 workers on the back. They're all backpackers. Now they're through an employment agency, and we just work with them, and they send us these ladies that are on there. Now they've been with Brett this whole season, which makes it nice and easy for him to make sure that they're up to scratch. Largely all the good spuds are on that main table, and then all the dirt, the green spuds, the cracks, the splits, the rot, anything that isn't good enough to go in goes off. So then all the good stuff just goes into the bunker, and then that bunker is then unloaded. Right, it's the next day of spud harvest, and hopefully it's the last day, barring any breakdowns. So hopefully we'll get this wrapped up. Just come along this morning just to do, well, 3/4 of a load. We've got one more bunker to go, and then filled Brett's truck. It's always good. You sort of want them finished as quick as possible, but you also want them to be here as long as possible, because it potentially means you're getting more loads out of the paddock, which is great. It's this weird feeling you get about the spud harvest. But yeah, you want them out, but you also want them to take forever, ever. So now we're gonna get back home because we are filling in the last piece of the jigsaw for our dairy. More concreting. Anyway, we'll head back there now, and we'll get some concrete. Okay, this is me in the ute, and I'm heading back out of the spud paddock because it's the next day. Thought we'd finish, but turns out the digging was so good and so quick that we've run out of trucks. And now we've got like a little bit to go, and it wasn't worthwhile getting people to come up for an hour's work. So guess who's going on the back? Just this guy. Wish me luck. One bunker down. So that whole table lifts up out of the way. That's put the cider. load is up. We leave that down for that first load so we don't have to drop the spuds from such a great height and potentially bruise them. So I should talk now while it's not too loud. Spuds come up about 2 or 3 webs, so there's a shear underneath that sort of comes up below them, and they go on all the webs, so it sifts all the dirt out, and then they get brought across over there on that pipple belt, and then those little rubber rods knock them into this main digging web. And anything I don't like, I'll put in there. Got 2 bunkers. Now I should stress that usually we do have 3 or 4 people on the back, and this is the best paddock I've ever had digging. It's the only time, and we've only got 9 rows, so there's a lot of factors that come into why we're getting away with just having me on the back. Because I'm not very good. I'm no superstar. Anyway, 1 last row to go, baby. Cool. That's us done. We got 11 loads. I don't think we're quite going to get our 70 ton, but it's all that's in there. It's all that's in there. Anyway, that'll do for this video. Thanks, guys. Not the finish I thought would happen with the spuds being on the back by myself. Anyway, it was pleasant.